God damn. Bernie, where's that smoke for Gaza, my man? What's happening?
Yeah, someone said that's the first ceasefire he's called for.
Yeah. Ooh, shit. God damn. All right, let's talk about two fun stories, okay?
Now, let's talk about Mr. O'Brien himself, his behavior. As everybody knows, and it's here in the last time, him and I kind of had a back and forth. Appreciate your demeanor today. It's quite different. But after you...
Hasan, I am here. Don't be startled. Oh, Austin, you're here? Nice. I mean, dude, I got to eat food before I do this offline TV thing. So I want to end it on this fun note, okay?
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, you talked to Willie Maglall? Yeah, we did. It was the least productive conversation they could have ever had, that one could have ever had, where I tried to describe like how I arrive at my conclusions, and sometimes they might not be right, other times they are, and it was just mostly just like a yelling competition where he just kept saying over and over again, "This is irrelevant." It was not great.
I hate this guy's name, Mark Wayne.
Oh, Mark Wayne Mullin?
Yeah. I can't, yeah. It just, obviously, I don't believe in, like, the propriety or the history of the Senate as a hallowed institution. But something in me doesn't like the idea of a senator named Mark Wayne. Like, it feels, like, fucked up.
Yeah.
And
well, he is very fucked up.
He acts like a Mark Wayne in this clip.
He somehow makes Oklahoma worse. I don't know how.
I like Neil Gorsuch, how he's trying to make it so Oklahoma is all land back. I love that.
True.
I love that about him. He's just like fully like 1994 Republican on everything except that.
Yeah,
it's
pretty fire.
He read Settlers, that guy.
You left here, you got pretty excited about the keyboard. In fact, you tweeted at me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. It said, "Greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made." Sir, I wish you was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself.
It was his dad's plumbing company.
Yeah.
It was his dad's. What was he talking about?
This is so stupid. Like what he says next.
My wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made.
So, like,
what
because
clown.
his wife worked
Fraud.
there, he built
Always
it
has
himself.
been,
what are you
always will
saying?
It was a hard job, man.
Yeah, God.
Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
God damn. Bernie, where's that smoke for Gaza, my man? What's happening?
Yeah, someone said that's the first ceasefire he's called for.
Yeah. Ooh, shit. God damn. Well, he did call for one in 2021. He just hasn't called for one this time.
Yeah, this time.
Emmanuel Macron is literally more of a peace-loving dove than Bernie Sanders now.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with him this time. Like, he's never, like, been great on Israel. He wasn't as bad as Fetterman at any point. But, like, yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that this time he's been kind of shitty on it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he is a
He's
Zionist, but it's like, again, like in 2021, I don't know. I guess it's just like he's one of those guys who like can only voice his support when he sees Palestinians as like perfect victims. That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, he also literally said we have to fucking stop giving Israel money. You know what I mean? Like that is the furthest, like, that is the most anti-Zionist position you can fucking take in American Congress.
Yeah, but he said that right after, like, a week before saying Israel's entitled to do whatever they want to defend themselves. Which, I don't know. It's just, he seems like he doesn't know what his message is here.
I love when people go APAC money. Brother, he's 850,000 years old.
Yeah, no, he's not running again.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, he's not running for fucking president again. If he was, he wouldn't be like depending on APAC donations.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Is that your solution, everybody?
No, sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr. Chairman?
Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't,
This
no,
is
I have the
what
mic.
he said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough of contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and
You-
bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
have
And I don't
the
like
mic.
you, because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this, because I did challenge you, and I accepted your challenge, and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go quiet.
Hold on.
You challenged me to a cage match,
No,
acting like a
sir.
12-year-old schoolyard
Hold it.
bully.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
Hold it. No, excuse me. I have the
I
mic.
will say exactly.
Senator
what you
Mullin,
said.
I have the mic. You have questions on any economic issues, anything?
Dude, that'd be so sick if they just fucking fought.
Yeah, I don't have a gauge for like
And Sean O'Brien just beat the shit out of him. That'd be fire.
Mark Wayne Mullin. So he had like amateur MMA fights. I've never seen them. I don't know how good he is. I don't know. There's no telling. He could be a ringer, you know? He could end the labor movement. He could be that good. Hold on. I'm looking up his amateur.
I'm going to say go for it. We're not here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
We're not
him
talking
in.
about, of course I
And,
did.
and let me
He's-
let me show you his hearing, because I want to.
Oh, no,
I want
no,
to expose
these are
this
pro
thug.
fights.
To
Oh,
who-
he fought pro?
Yeah.
Sean O'Brien, not looking too good for Sean O'Brien then. I'm be honest.
Yeah. Granted, these fights were like the fucking 16 years ago.
Still, don't matter. If you've
Yeah. He okay. He fought one guy twice, Clinton Bond. He beat him by armbar and then by TKO. And his first fight, he beat Bobby Kelly, though probably not the comedian.
bro, he's got cauliflower ear. It's Jover.
Yeah, I gotta say,
He probably still fucking grapples, you know what I'm saying?
as much as I like Sean Finn, I gotta say,
No, it's not Sean Fain, this is Sean O'Brien.
my mistake. Sean O'Brien.
I don't think Sean Fain has any. Sean Fain doesn't look like he's a big, like, he fights where it matters, not fucking fisticuffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just, I mean, 3-0. He did not fight the best competition, but he's still, he's better than most guys.
who he is. And
Could you not point at me? That's disrespectful.
I don't care about respecting you at all. I respect
don't
people
respect
that I
you at all.
respect. So
All right, hold
let
it.
me.
Hold it. No,
You're one of
no,
a
hold
hundred
it.
of the most
Hold
elite
it,
people
please.
acted.
Please. All right? This is excuse me. This is a hearing to discuss
Bro, he's pissing and shitting and farting about fucking tweets.
economic issues.
Yeah, like he
All right,
printed
you
them
have
out
questions?
and brought them to the hearing. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I guess that really, if you go into the voting booth and you're like, I want a senator named Mark Wayne, that is kind of what you're voting for.
Yeah.
Bernie looks like he wants to kill himself. He's like, this is what I'm doing in the last few years of my
With
life.
Mr. O'Brien or anybody else on what he has said, go for it.
I mean-
But we're not here to talk about fights or anything else.
I'm quoting exactly what he said.
You can
and
say
this
what
is-
you want,
This
but-
is
He's fucking complaining because he called him short, dude.
Yeah. He does have that Matt Hughes build. Like a 5'8" guy who's really wide.
your witness
This
you
is
brought.
my
And let me.
witness.
I'm exposing him.
You can
as a
talk
person
anything
who
you
he
want.
is. So in
but no fight-
2013,
Nope.
in 2013, O'Brien was suspended by the Teamsters for intimidating your own members. In 2014, you were part of, what would you say, organizing the harassment and intimidation of the Top Shelf crew.
Chef, not chef.
Top Chef, okay. And then, and I think in the reports they said sexual, racist, and homophobic slurs and death threats. 14 tires were sliced. and 5 Teamsters were arrested, and you said, well, I had nothing to do with it. But however, in that same statement, you said, but if I get called to testify, I'll plead the fifth. This is a witness you brought in here. In 2017, you were removed as lead negotiator by then President Hoffa for UPS for your actions. And then in 22, when this guy was elected,
like he has, he didn't get knocked out in any of his fights. But if you're 46, and I did read an article about this, how this guy still trains.
Maybe he's getting clapped up while training.
Yeah, I mean, like you can even if you don't get knocked out in training, stuff adds up over time. If you're like going hard sparring like once a week and you're like 46, even if you don't get your bell rung every time, I mean, Sean
is a big boy. Like he looks like a big boy.
He's big, and like from the my non-scientific head analysis that I know from watching MMA, he looks like he could take a punch.
Yes.
Like he has that like Tito Ortiz head, and Tito, for all his faults as a fighter, did have like a pretty decent chin. You know, he was fighting at light heavyweight. He was fighting big guys, and Tito never really like went out cold until later.
Yeah, he's got a big head.
What he said after he got elected was he wanted to bring the mob mentality back to the Teamsters. This is your guy.
And you're obviously going to give him a chance to respond to your questions.
Absolutely, because this is my question. Because you called me out. I didn't call you out.
Yeah, you did.
You said anytime, any place.
Let's get the record straight.
Miss, hold it. No.
Hold on.
Senator Mullin, do you have a question for the witness?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, anytime, any place.
No, that's
April is a charity event.
No, that's not.
No, it's a sir. He said it, and this is my
He is here to
set parameters on what the questions can or cannot be asked. And I'll ask.
No, you're not going to. We're not going to be talking about physical confrontation.
Oh, this is about charity for a union charity because this is for firefighters. And
you have a question on his testimony?
April.
Grow up, will you please?
You have
grow
a
up.
question on his. Let's not be.
You said it.
You're an embarrassment.
You said
You're
it,
an
and I'm just
embarrassment.
simply answering it.
You
Senator
reached
Mullin,
out
hold
to
it.
buddy.
Hold it. Senator Mullin, you made some charges. Mr. O'Brien, do you want to respond to the
go ahead,
question?
please.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality of it is,
Accept my challenge,
Mr.
tough guy.
Mullin, tough guy.
Hold it. Answer the questions.
All right, y'all won. He made a lot of statements, right? And his statements are fiction at best.
Fiction. I read them.
Can you answer?
Dude. Bro, he's literally such a fucking, I mean, I don't know if he's a divorced dad, but someone in the chat earlier said he looks like the type of guy who gets into fights at Buffalo Wild Wings. And it's so accurate because, like, think about it this way. This guy is a fucking senator. Sure, it's from Oklahoma, right? That's fine. But he's still a senator. And he printed out tweets from, like, months ago.
Yeah, it's so, like...
And brought it to Congress.
Yeah, senators used to be, like, American aristocrats. Like, wow. He wants the entire hearing to be about this.
What?
Answer the question, please.
I can't understand.
The guy behind him loves it.
He rambles so much. What was your question, actually?
You said I made a lot of statements.
No, but what's your question? I don't understand your question. Could you repeat it?
You said anytime, any place.
What's your question?
Accept the challenge.
What challenge?
You said anytime, any place. I'm accepting yours, so why don't you come
What
back?
challenge? What challenge are you talking
April
about?
30th. How about we do
Brandon's
it for
just giving
charity
up.
at the Smoking Guns in Tulsa, Oklahoma?
No, we're not going to be
what was the
talking about
challenge?
physical confrontations here.
You want to
Oh,
fight
my
me?
God.
What'd you say by anytime?
He goes, you want to fight me?
About physical confrontations here.
You want to fight me?
What'd you say by anytime, any place?
Let's have coffee. Discuss our differences.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
All right, well, let's sit down and have coffee.
Let's do it. All right. I'd love to.
But
It's funny how you're backing out.
Okay.
Well, I don't back on anything.
You did.
You're the one. You're a 100.
Senator-
Should be the most influential people in this country making changes.
Senator
You're
Hasan-
focused on.
Okay.
You're
Thank
focused
you.
on
Why did
debate
you-
that's not
why-
even relevant.
Text
You're an
me and they
embarrassment.
got
You're an
silent.
embarrassment.
They went
That's what
silent
you are.
after-
You're an
after
embarrassment to
my
the
text.
state of
This
Oklahoma.
hearing is about the condition of the working class in America.
You
That's
brought
what
a
we're
thug
talking.
into this-
You're the biggest thug here.
You brought him in.
All right,
You're the biggest thug. Even your
I don't know
colleagues call you
why
a
you do
joke.
what you're doing, Senator Hasan.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Senator
Chair.
Hasan, you got a
Senator
question?
That's awesome.
Man,
There's more.
man.
Are you ready for this? Because the
All right.
fights don't end in the Senate. Let me tell you, in Congress at least. That's right. Here it is. McCarthy. That's right. Bakersfield's very own Kevin McCarthy takes a clean shot to the kidneys, gives a clean shot to the kidneys, an elbow on, what is this, some fucking Kentucky congressperson, I think. Or
Apparently a tense interaction.
I don't know if it still is, but at one time it was a tough area.
I mean, it's a meth
In
capital.
the Capitol hallways with Congressman Tim Burchett, who is one of the 8 Republicans who voted out Kevin McCarthy from the speakership, and apparently had a bit of a dust-up.
That's the guy.
It's like he's 80.
That's the guy who
Always
fucking
himself
elbowed.
with Kevin McCarthy, and I have Congressman Burchett with us here right now. So, Congressman, explain to us what happened.
It's not Kentucky. Sorry, Tennessee.
This guy is
Well, I was
so
doing an
fucking
interview,
old. He could have killed him.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's so sick.
with Claudia from NPR, a lovely
He goes, I'm talking to Claudia from NPR, a lovely lady.
and when she was asking me a question, and at that time I got elbowed in the back, and it kind of caught me off guard because it was a clean shot to the kidneys, and I turned back, and there was Kevin, and
There's Kevin.
This guy fucking saw the Union burn down his plantation. He's still alive.
Yeah. And you know what? It hurt my soul when that happened, but not as bad as getting stabbed in the back by Kevin. There's Kevin.
I do like that Kevin is still just like sticking around and like being a menace to people.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? He did so much. He made an asshole out of himself every day. And
Yeah.
these people were still like, fuck you.
Yeah, he was so bitch made throughout this entire fucking process, and he did everything right, and they indicted him. Okay,
Really? No, that
he
really
debased himself like routinely for this position that he worked for his entire life and wanted to be a part of, and I think he was just patently unlikable. So it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, and it's not even like, even if he was likable, that would have eventually happened to him. Because, like, the only way, like, that's the only thing you can do if you're, like, a backbencher or even just, like, a moderately important GOP rep. You have to just say that the leadership sucks and they're secretly Democrats. You just, like, have to keep doing that no matter what. Like, that was always going to happen to him.
Yeah.
and I for a minute I was kind of, what the heck just happened? And then I chased after him. Of course, he's as I've stated many times, he's a bully with $17 million in a security detail. You know, he's the type of guy that when you're a kid would throw a rock over the fence and run home and hide behind his mama's skirt. And he just, he from behind, that kind of stuff. That's not the way we handle things in East Tennessee. If we have a problem with somebody, I'm going to look them in the eye and talk to them.
Okay, so he walked down the hallway, hit you in with his elbow.
Yeah, you can.
It sucks that he was being interviewed by NPR, but because it was for audio, they don't have video footage of this.
Yeah, that's it.
I would love to see how he fucking dabbed him up.
You can go on Claudia's.
That's like an awkward way to hit somebody too.
He fucking elbowed him in the back, in the kidney.
Like think about this. Like if you're elbowing someone, like there's like a slashing elbow, and then like just sort of you come down.
Yeah.
Like 2 times the elbows. Doing that, unless you're really short, getting like an actual good.
How tall is Kevin McCarthy?
I think he's just like normal height.
A lot of these guys are always kind of tall. A lot of politicians are.
Yeah, and that guy is like taller than average.
What am I doing? Kevin McCarthy height. 5'11".
5'11". That guy's got to be like 6'1", I'd say. Maybe taller.
Maybe he didn't get hit in the kidney directly. You know what I mean?
Twitter account, it pretty much, or X account, it's very accurate.
Okay, so then just explain. So you chased him? What do you mean you chased him?
I just
Mono Raj is like, oh, thank God we don't have to talk about Israel-Palestine again. It's like, so what's up? You chased him? What's going on?
ran after him. I was like, what the heck? Why'd you do that? Because it was, like I said, if you've ever been hit in the kidneys, it's a little different. You don't have to hit very hard to cause a little bit of pain, a lot of pain. And so and he just, of course, as he always does, he just denies it or blames somebody else or something, and it was just a little heated, but I just backed off because I saw no reason. I wasn't gaining anything from it. And then everybody saw it, so it didn't really matter.
Like he responded to you?
Yeah, he just acted like what are you talking about? Who are you? That kind of thing. And it's just, I think that's symptomatic of the problems that he's had in his short tenure as speaker.
And were you face to face when you had this interaction?
Yeah, but there's security detail, and I get it. They were doing their job, so it wasn't exactly like he wouldn't turn around and face me. He kept scurrying, trying to keep people between me and him.
And then, so where did he? Were you?
I just let it go at that point. It wasn't.
Were you yelling?
He was. Yeah, I raised my voice to him. I thought it was appropriate. You just don't expect a guy who was at one time 3 steps away from the White House to hit you with a sucker punch in the hallway.
And did he raise his voice back to you?
Yeah, just that high pitched kind of thing, I believe, and that was about it.
And did you walk into his office? How did this end?
No, he just kept on walking down the hall. I don't know where his office is now. And he had his detail and his posse, so to speak, was with him.
So did his detail try to stop you?
Do what?
Did his detail try to stop you?
The detail kind of got, one guy got between us there towards the end, but I wasn't looking to knock him out or anything. I just wanted to let him know I know it was him.
Were you injured?
I don't know, injured, man.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it still hurts because it was a shot to the kidneys, and it still hurts. Oddly enough, it's not anything probably not going to do an ethics complaint on him. He's not worth it. He's going to be gone here either after Christmas or next year. And like I said, he's got the $17 million, and he's going to keep. He's already.
Sounds like broke boy crying.
I
to
love
me.
it. Yeah, all he's saying is like, well,
He's got a lot of money.
He's richer than me, and he beat me up.
Yeah.
Like,
Kevin McCarthy,
okay.
Bakersfield on top, baby. Don't fuck with a meth head like that. You know what I'm saying? He's got fucking elbows coming at you before you know it.
Bakersfield is right around Stockton. That's where the Diaz brothers are from.
Respect. Dude, now I'm starting to like this guy. I'm starting to like Kevin McCarthy.
It is cool when like a guy like that just loses everything they have to live for and they just go crazy.
Kevin McCarthy denies sucker punching Tim Burchett in the kidneys. Says it was a crowded hallway and accidentally bumped into him. Says Burchett would know if it were intentional. Ooh.
Okay.
Interviewing Burchett or something. I guess our shoulders hit because Burchett runs up to me. So I didn't know.
Oh, he's lying. He's lying.
Yeah.
Yo, that's me when I'm lying, voice, dude. Holy shit. I guess our shoulders hit. Oh, come on,
The
dog.
reporter was interviewing Burchett or something. I guess our shoulders hit because Burchett runs up to me after. I didn't know what he was talking about. So
Why
Like
is
he looks so bad.
he got like a 14-year-old haircut? What is he doing?
Yeah, he got the bad kid haircut.
Yeah, he's trying to be Trey Gowdy, dude. You can't be Trey Gowdy. That's one guy. Only he gets to have those cuts.
He has the bad kid haircut. His eyes are like sunken. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's like taking Ritalin from his staffers and fucking crushing it up.
Yeah.
This is like the
It's
worst.
the punish Kevin cut. Yeah.
It really is. This is the worst I've ever seen him look.
Yeah.
Like, usually he's very polished.
It's because he's not piping MTG no more.
He's
MTG's not putting it out because he no longer has power. She doesn't care about him.
MTG is kind of his type because, the first time he ran for speaker during the Obungler administration, he was almost there, but he fucked this one rep.
Yeah,
Renee
exactly.
Elmers. Yeah. He's just like that. There's something charming to me about the fact that like he's an evil politician who nonetheless is like, no, I just want to fuck 50, other 50-year-olds.
Yeah, respect for no problematic age gap for Kevin.
Yeah, like all of his colleagues are just doing the most disgusting shit possible.
Yeah,
and he's
like his enemy Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, they're all of them awful. But I don't know, it's kind of sweet. He's just like sees another 50-year-old and he's like, I gotta fuck her.
Yeah,
But he looks terrible.
What was that for? I did not run and hit the guy. I didn't.
Oh, come on! Dude, he's doing the most. I definitely hit the guy face.
Kidney punch him. I did not shoot anything like that.
You didn't shove it.
No.
First of all, by the way, just to contextualize this, it happened in front of an NPR journalist.
Yeah.
So like she saw it happen. So that's the other part that's like really funny about this is that like it's not like this happened like in secrecy. Like it's not like this was like a 1-to-1 situation, like it was 1-on-1. No, it happened in front of a journalist.
Yeah, and it's
who
also,
said he did hit him.
And it's not like he's still speaker or anything, and this would be a huge story. Like, the journalist really doesn't have a reason to lie about this.
Yeah.
Like, he's not important enough to lie about it anymore. Man, maybe that's why he he lost everything. He's a really fucking bad liar.
Sorry,
He's
I want to say,
terrible liar.
I know guys, in the interest of fair and truthful reporting at the Hasanabi broadcast, which is the most important journalistic outlet on the planet, and not like a guy with a fucking Twitch stream who tries to do his very best to verify information, I'm going to say 99%. I know, guys, later down the line, this might get clipped, okay? Not allowed. I'm not keeping it at 100%. I'm saying 99% Kevin McCarthy seems like he's lying here. Thank you for your integrity. You're welcome. I do love the fucking idea that like the media could just fucking straight up lie about everything all the fucking time, but the fucking Twitch streamer who like offers speculative analysis with like a fuckload of information, God forbid there's inconsistencies. Holy moly. That means, oh God, you're the worst. You're the worst, dude.
Well, I guess that was like his central point, that like you're like misleading or talking out of your ass, but it's like, no, that's just like what everyone does when they read about events. When they hear about events, they go, oh, this thing might happen.
Also, I've never said I'm a fucking journalist or a reporter. Like, I'm a commentator, and I'm a commentator on Twitch. And I very consistently have said, like, I don't hold myself to the same fucking journalistic standards, even though a lot of these places that do hold themselves to that same journalistic standard don't actually fucking fulfill that role regularly. My job is to do media literacy, media criticism, okay? That's what it is. Is that the Tucker Carlson? Is that Tucker Carlson on the left? No.
We walked maybe like 30 years ago.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson is too busy fucking like sucking off Spanish fascists and shit.
You were at HC5, right? You guys line up along the way there. It was Bruce Wester and I walking out. He must have been interviewing someone. I didn't know it was him or something. I guess our elbows hit as I walked by. I didn't punch anybody.
Did he run after you?
No, yeah, well, I guess it happened because when I was walking back further.
This is the worst line I've ever
he's so
heard.
bad. Now I know why. He's just like not even remotely charismatic.
No.
He has zero riz, bro. That's why he's fucking MTG.
Yeah. Yeah. He just like he's just like
moving his shoulders too much while he's talking.
Yeah, every time
like,
every time he tries to like convey an event, he's like, oh well, I guess that it's like you seem like
he's pulling a DeSantis. He's getting too goofy with it.
Yeah, the same way that DeSantis goes tune mode. He's like, this is a husband where the wife finds like a fake fingernail in his shirt. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe it's one of the girls at the office who fucking patted me on the back. I don't, wow, I didn't know.
Okay, we're guys, we're just speculating. It's not 100%, okay? It's not 100%. It's 99%. Okay?
We have not consulted the OSINT community.
We have not consulted OSINT. That guy's not even OSINT. He doesn't even have any fucking political opinions. He's just like, he just, it's a good target. That's it. You know, I'm a good target for him to fucking farm.
They're talking to me.
I think it'd be funny to like have an OSINT account just for like videos of like meth heads fighting.
Just like
did you ever see the pond fight that M Hood would post? That's my favorite.
Pond fight? No.
I'll have to ask him to post it if he still has it. It's a classic. Some people may know what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about? I didn't even know something transpired.
But reporters and witnesses said it looked like there's plenty of room for you to walk and that you intentionally hit him.
There is, okay, not a place. Show me a reporter who saw that. Call Bruce Westerman. Okay, well, ask Bruce Westerman. No, I did not go up. If I would hit somebody, they would know I hit him.
He said he knew you. He said he was in pain that you hit him so hard in the kidneys.
Come on now.
That's what he said.
Okay, that's far from.
Congressman Kinzinger wrote that you pushed him twice while he was in Congress in the chamber.
Whoa! More victims are coming out. It's Jover. Look at his face.
Oh my God.
This is the face of a man who got God.
He's like everyone. First of all, Adam Kinzinger is always like sucking his own dick about like being a fighter pilot, and it's and
he's also in decent shape.
And Kevin McCarthy like drilled him by like 60-year-old guy standards. He drilled him.
That's bullshit. It's like fucking. But even, I guess a lot of these guys are like that because, like, you know, I think Paul Ryan, or was it? No,
Yeah,
not
Paul Ryan was in good shape.
No, yeah, Paul Ryan was in good shape. No. But I was thinking of not Paul Ryan, Rand Paul.
Oh, right. Where his neighbor beat the shit out of him.
Like Rand Paul, I thought he was in decent shape, and he got fucking, he buckled. Like his rib cage exploded in a fucking fight with his neighbor.
But like, look how mad he is. Like that's.
Yeah, he got caught.
Oh
he
my
got
God. I don't get why he's like trying.
Wait,
so
can I
hard.
watch this?
Oh yeah. This is the pond fight.
What is up with his face?
Sure.
Bad pixelation and like bad facial hair.
Oh.
There.
Is he?
No need for a rock.
Oh, they're regulating.
Yeah, no need for a rock. That's where it comes from.
Okay, well,
I
oops.
forgot all about no need for a rock.
Yeah,
that is where it came from.
This is sad. We just watched Kevin McCarthy and Adam Kinzinger.
That is Kevin McCarthy is the guy kicking the pond guy. Everyone else is the pond guy. God, that video is such a fucking classic.
All right. This is the best note to end it on. Thank you, Felix, so much for coming on. I gotta go do shoot. I gotta do something.
Understand?
And you know, it's been a long time. I'm glad that we were able to continue the tradition of have you sit through an awkward ass fucking shouting competition / debate every single time you come in here. Keemstar made an appearance just like last time.
He addressed me my name. That was a huge moment for me.
Yeah. So
he said W. Felix is right. When I talked about Imagine.
Yeah, there you go. You did it. I'm glad that we did that.
Made me really happy.